Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and tonight I am going to be doing the, I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross for the zodiac sign of Cancer. So I am going to pull some oracle cards though. So the first one is coming from the Animal Spirit deck. Now keep in mind these are general collective readings, even though, you know, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Y'all know the drill. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it resonates later, it's because it's fortune telling. It hasn't happened yet, and it's quite common. So feel free to revisit the site anytime the channel anytime you want to, and you can rewatch videos. That being said, you should be watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get yourself a full picture of your energies. Okay, you can get a birth chart online. I know I was supposed to do that this week, and things got a little hectic. There's not very often that I'm going to say that it is something that's more important than the readings came up, but something was drastically needed to be handled. And everything turned out all good. Everything was great. So, that being said, if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Okay, now your first card is Spider Spirit, and it's telling you to make your dreams come true. Alright, I have this camera at a weird angle. I'm trying to play with different angles. If you don't like experiments, you're not going to like it. But I want people to be able to see the cards, so that's why I'm doing this. So bear with me with this. A friend of mine watched a video and said she couldn't see the cards very well. So I've been playing with light, angles, areas, different places around, you know, to video these. So we have Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Okay. Sorry. Try to look at the angles. Actually, what I'm going to do is move that one up there. I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to put another one underneath it. Okay. And Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do the Celtic. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. So, tell me for Cancer. Tell me about Cancer's environment. Okay. Wow. Oh. I think that came out wrong. This one came out first. Two cards came out at the same time. So I think you had a tower moment. Okay. You know, something just changed drastically. Tower moments are not always bad. They are just spirit reallocating the energy. It's like you didn't build a firm foundation, and they're going to tear it down. If you won't fix it, they will. Okay, they're going to illuminate it for you if you refuse to move forward. Okay, or refuse to see the light, so to speak. Okay, so what's crossing you is they're trying to teach you how to build a firm foundation. Okay, and there goes cards. It's been a day of dropping things. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of the reading, this is called the base. Okay, and this is what you have going for you. You are learning to look at things from a different perspective, not necessarily a higher perspective, but a different perspective. That's the river of life flowing past you. You've taken you put yourself in timeout, so that you can figure out, whoa, wait a minute, how did this happen? What happened? Okay? Because I'm over here talking about making my dreams come true. So, where did this come from? And keep in mind, you know, just because it's a drastic change in energy does not mean it's bad. You can win the lottery, and it is a tower moment. Okay? Keep that in mind. Alright, so in the past, oh, I ain't even playing with that. Hold on. Sorry, having issues today. I crammed myself up in a corner, and I'm having, it's a little awkward. So, oh, that's still not a good angle. Sorry, let me move that down just a little bit. Nope, I went the wrong way. Alright, I'm going to put it back and leave it alone. I made it worse. There we go. I forgot when you're looking, never mind. When you're looking at it in the camera, if you push it the wrong way, it goes crazy. Sorry if you can see me. Alright, in the recent past, you felt bound. You know, there's a new day dawning there. You have standing there in a puddle of your own tears. You are loosely bound. You can cut, you can lean back, cut one of those, loosen those bonds, untie yourself, lift that blindfold, see that castle sitting up there, and that new dawn, that new day dawning. Okay? This is the time when you really, you know, I think when you feel bound like that, that's when you start having this tower moment. It's when you have this illumination. Okay? It's when you're like, man, I'm not going out like this. I'm not living the rest of my life like this. No. I deserve better than this. Okay? And that's when you start moving forward and seeing things from a higher perspective. That's when you start thinking, well, wait a minute, what happened to that dream I had when I was, you know, 7 years old, and I wanted to, you know, whatever it is you wanted to do when you were 7 years old. Go back to school. Be a doctor. Why can't I be a doctor? Okay, or, well, you know. And it's a point of making peace with yourself. Now, what's crowding you is communication. There's some kind of communication coming in, and it's coming in pretty quick. Okay, because that's a really fast moving card. It's a lot of wands there. There's healing in the middle. I don't think anybody's ever noticed that, but there's healing in the middle. And there's a lot of room for growth. All of those have new shoots on them. Okay? And in the future, I mean, you went through a lot in the past. You learned a lot of hard lessons in your past. In the future, it shows you as the Six of Pentacles. You're balanced. You're going to be abundant enough to take care of yourself and help others as well. Okay? Okay. Now this is speaking about you. This card is about you. You've set intentions. You've got them out there. You know they're running. Let spirit handling it, and you're not asking, are we there yet? What you've been doing is building your abundance. You've been working really hard to build your abundance. Okay? Alright. So, in this time, I think when you do this, this may not be the ones that's making it. It's probably the intentions are probably what's going to make your dreams come true, but not sitting around wallowing and or just blowing life off. You're actually working towards something, and that is probably what's going to make your dreams come true. Okay? Now, loving and letting yourself be loved and embracing the energy of peace. Maybe you just need to make peace with everything or okay? You have in your environment, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have that promise there. You have family around you. Now, you may not have it right now, but that is what they're talking about. You're building this Ten of Pentacles because, see, you're going from the 8 to the 10. We skipped 9, okay, which is a good significant jump. And the 10 is prosperity. That's the legacy card. Dynasty. I call it the dynasty card. They call it the legacy card. The dynasty card. This is where you have enough for yourself. You're going to have enough abundance. You have the ability to have enough abundance to make your dreams come true. You're going to be able to help other people, and you are definitely going to be able to help yourself and others in this respect because you're going to help multi-generations. This is like building an empire. Okay? In your hopes and fears, you're learning how to love yourself. Okay? And what is the probable outcome? What is the most probable outcome? I mean, you're finding your balance. You might have been dealing with the devil energy in the past, something like that, but you found your balance. You learned how to love yourself. You're moving forward very slowly and very meticulously and very cautiously. Okay, so remember we went from here to here to here. Now, if you have any abundance at all, you know you're not going to be just running around. Well, you shouldn't be running around like you're crazy. Okay, like, this guy's meticulous. He's methodical. He always crosses the finish line. Never fails. He always crosses the finish line. Sometimes the other knights don't. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, which I don't usually read, but okay, we have the Five of Cups. So you feel you've lost something, and it feels irrevocable to you, but you're not seeing the gifts behind you, the abundance in front of you, and the castle over there where you need to go put those burdens down. And look, see that castle? See that rainbow? There's the rainbow. It's very rare that these cards come up together. That's the castle. They're sitting in the castle. And that's where you're trying to get to. Okay? So I'm going to put this on this side. You may not be able to see that very well. Okay, so I'm going to clarify these cards. So I'm going to move the crown card here. I'm going to move that one up and that one up. It's just going to make it easier because it's going to get really complicated later if I don't. Alright, so let's see. We have the Four Wands. You are building a firm foundation. Okay? This is justice. Whatever you went through in the past, which isn't coming up in your cards, but I can see it, I can feel it, okay? I mean, or you wouldn't be sitting here in this energy. This is justice, and I don't think this... It may be through the court system. That's usually what justice is. But I see a lot of sunlight, ultimate happiness. I mean, this could be a settlement coming into you. Or you may be dealing with something in the court system. And, I mean, it's going to be fair and balanced. As fair and balanced as justice can be. She's blindfolded. Okay? But you're confident that you can fend off anything that's spirit, well, not spirit, but you can fend off anything that's coming at you. Okay? Oops, sorry. I should have clarified the Tower card first. I'm going to jump back up there. Alright. That Tower card is going to change the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to set things in motion. That's what it was set there to do. Once you have a Tower moment, you have illumination. It shows you clearly, or it tears it down. It tears down what you built if it's faulty. Okay? You have a lot of burdens. Again, you are taking yourself to that castle. You want to be here. And that is actually the castle where you drop those burdens off at. A lot of people don't know that. Okay. So what you have going for you is the Hanged Man. So you kind of put yourself in that position. And again, this is the second time we had this card. You are waiting for some type of communication. Or it's coming in for you. You're looking for this kind of communication, okay? Because it's going to help you open a new cycle. Because in the past, you felt bound. Okay? And I mean, there's a new day dawning. And over here, you have healing. Okay? You have healing. But you're not quite there yet. I mean, your next step is the Nine of Swords, where you're driving yourself crazy. Now, you're just standing in a puddle of your own tears. and you don't know how to move forward. You don't even know you can move forward. Okay, but you can, because there's a Knight of Wands coming knocking. You have the energy, you have the wherewithal to move forward with passion. Okay, you can move towards your wish fulfillment. Okay. Again, we have the communication. Communication is essential in this reading. You are going to get some kind of communication. Now, it may not be your typical communication where somebody calls you up and talks to you, or they text message you. It could be from your spirits. And I told you that line would come up, because you got to get past it. That's where you learn the lessons. So, you know, you have to get out of that night. You can't be in that mental anguish, and you can't stay in the state of conflict all the time, even if you can only find mental peace. Okay, so in the future we see you being balanced and having abundance, because you're going to encompass this Queen of Wands energy. She's very creative, she's very dynamic, she's powerful. She's not playing around. That is a magic wand she's has, and she gets what she wants, mostly because she studies about what she wants before she goes after it. And so she, you know, she applies herself to it too. She puts work in. She didn't just, you know, she's not that little spoiled kid. I want. No, that's not how it works. Okay, and this is judgment. This is judgment. Is the universe judging in your favor. And it's probably because you've been working hard and you've mastered something. It could be you, or it could be your abundance. There's a lot of shields and pentacles going on right there. I think it's both. Okay, and again, you have the wounded warrior. Okay, so you're in this building phase because you are the wounded warrior. You're guarded. Okay, you're not opening up. That's what Spirit's telling you. Let yourself love and let yourself be loved. Embrace peace. This is how you're going to start making your dreams come true. And the thing is that he's sitting there waiting. He's guarded. All right, because I mean, he's had to fight for every one of them. He's wounded. He's been wounded in battle. Of course, he's guarded. Soldiers put up guard duties. I mean, guards. Okay. And he knows there's another wand out there, but he doesn't know whether it's friend or foe. But we in the tarot community, including readers and viewers, we know that the cycle ends at 10. That's the end of a cycle. That's why you're opening up a new cycle. The only thing that could be left out there is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning. Because you're already presenting. See? Your swords. You're progressing through that swords energy to back to this, to this 10. Okay? Where that's 2 10s. Okay? Closing cycles. It's where you learned those lessons. Okay, because we've already gone through the 8 and the 9. And the conflict, which was the 5. Okay? And you got here because you were able to look at things from a different perspective, which shows you how to love yourself. And that is ultimate happiness. You do not have to depend on anybody else to validate yourself. Okay? And you can look back at things with some nostalgia, but it doesn't mean you're ever going to go backwards. Now, this Knight of Pentacles, well, that's shields in that deck, I'm sorry. That's the Celtic Tarot deck. Okay. There, you have the Knight of Cups. This is somebody wanting to bring you a cup of love. Okay, and they may be pretending to be like the Knight of... This may be somebody that has been slowly and steadily plodding along, coming close, coming in. Okay? And they're very, very, very patient. Alright? Because they know you had to learn how to love yourself. Because you had to get out of this grieving energy to move forward into this energy. Okay? So I hope you move forward. I hope you progress through and open the cycle. I mean, you have a lot of communication coming in, and I mean, you have wishes coming true. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you were talking about making your dreams come true. So this is, you have the ability to do this. You just have to kind of get out of this energy and get out of that swords energy where you're, you know, beating yourself up. So, and remember, whatever the past is, that's time to drop those burdens. That's how you're going to make the wheel turn, is dropping those burdens. Okay? Alright, so I hope you like this. If you do, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. I am going to do oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do I'm sorry, I'm used to doing that way. I'm going to do the whole thing, and then I'm going to post it on my Pagan Goddess Tarot Facebook account, okay? So, here we go. Alright, so again, we have the Tower moment. That's what's, you're putting down those burdens. That's what's moving the Wheel of Fortune. That's what's bringing in your justice. Y'all forgive me. Sometimes when I do these, I'm coming home from work, and I'm exhausted. So, you know, I'm just tired. You're manifesting something, okay? And what was crossing you was building a firm foundation. So you're getting some kind of justice because you stood your ground. You stood your ground and you walked on the high road, okay? And that's going to bring you the happiness. See, it did bring in the Sun card, okay? You're turning into the Queen of Pentacles. Very wealthy, stable, earthy, and it takes a lot of patience to do that. Okay, and again, that's you showing up in your, oh, that's not, no, it's not, I'm sorry, wrong side. Okay, you're learning to look at things from a higher perspective. That's the second time patience has shown up, though. Temperance. Okay, you're getting some kind of communication. It's going to open a new cycle. Looks like you're turning into the Queen of Cups. And you've done a lot of work. This isn't something that just, you know, Spirit just trotted out there. This is, you did a lot of internal work. You figured out what your wish fulfillment is because it's right here. You figured out what it is, and you rested and you rested and recharged your batteries. And that's when you figured out what your true wish fulfillment was. Okay? Because you didn't know what it was in the past. You felt bound. And this Knight of Wands came in to shake you up a little bit. And maybe part of what the Tower card is about. And show you, you know, you can make your dreams come true. You have to know what you're wishing for. Because you can make your dreams come true. Okay, now he might have been a little slippery or sneaky, which is maybe why you felt bound. But either way, you know, close that door up there. And of course you're guarding. You went through a lot of conflict. Alright, but again, you're getting a passionate message. You got a passionate message in the past. Okay, and there's some kind of communication coming in that's going to get you out of this this conflict that's causing this Nine of Swords, because we know we have the Ten of Swords over here, so we know that you're progressing forward. Okay. Soon you're going to be celebrating life. Because whether you know it or not, right now you have a lot of options. Okay, so you had balance in the past where I mean in the future. And you became the Queen of Wands. So this is a passionate, dynamic, creative person. She's got the fire to make sure it gets done too. So Spirit is judged in your favor. Okay. You've been nurturing something, and guess what it is? Some kind of love. Okay. Even if it's just that little scrap of love and let yourself be loved, that's left in your heart after all these brutal lessons. it's that spark. It's the start. Okay. So we have you working hard. You are mastering something. Now you're a little guarded, but you're waiting for that extra wand to come in. You like I said, you don't know if it's friend or foe, but we do. We know it's the Ace of Wands. It's the only thing it can be. Okay? So Spirit's telling you, make your plans. Make your plans for the future. Learn how to love yourself. Because you're going to have the Ten of Pentacles. Because you learned the lessons. That's the thing. The difference is a lot of people go through it and don't learn the lessons. You did. You closed the cycle and opened a new one. Yeah, you're a little bit guarded. And you know what? People are probably watching you. Maybe people following you around on your whatever. You could be famous. You could be, I don't mean creepy stalkerish way. They just, you know, hey, there's that chick again. Okay? Because you went through the transformation. Alright? And again, you learned how to love yourself. And that brought you ultimate happiness. And now you can look back at the past with nostalgia. It's not so hurtful. And it's all because you chose to walk away from something you know that wasn't good for you. You followed your intuition. Okay. Oops. And, I mean, and you did it slowly and methodically, okay? Because I mean, it's not like you were really ready for love or anything, you know, but here comes that night. Just be patient. Or he's being very patient. I think it, you know, I think this all came about because of that tower moment. That's what illuminated everything. And that's what brought you into spiritual balance. Okay? And now your ships are coming in. Okay? Because once you let go of this Five of Cups energy and started moving forward, you did learn how to love yourself. Okay? You figured out you weren't bound anymore. You got past the heartbreak, and you might have been guarded, but you were moving forward. You were making logical decisions for your future. Okay? And that's how you learned how to love yourself. Then you got a communication about probably finance, money issues, things of that nature. Okay, and it's telling you you don't have to hold on to your money. You don't have to hold on to things. You need to learn to open your heart and make your dreams come true, because you have wish fulfillment right there. And don't worry, Spirit is going to bring you clarity when you need it. So I hope you enjoyed these readings. Let's see. I'm going to post them on the YouTube channel as usual, and then I'm going to post the whole thing on the Pagan Goddess Tarot on Facebook page. So I hope you enjoyed it. Those are going to be free for a limited time only. Eventually I will stop, and these will be extended. I mean, I'll stop at that last round, and those will be the extendeds. So, but they're going to be free for a limited time only. I have some decisions to make about where I want to take the channel, and some we're just going to wing it and see where it goes. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to experiment with lights, angles, different things to try to make it better for you. So you're more than welcome to let me know things in the comments. Nice, please. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.